This is gonna be my first time ever doing my daily makeup face. This is my go-to every single day makeup. Whatever. Okay. So first I start out with my MAC concealers. I go under my eyes with. They are in NW20 and I buy these ones. I just put it under my eyes like this. Okay. And then I'm always so messy, so I always keep a rag. And then I take my ring fingers and I blend them in like this. I go on my nose with it a little bit. I know I make a lot of faces when I'm doing makeup, but and I bring it all the way up to the sides. And a lot of girls can get away by wearing eyeliner, so I don't go all the way up. Because I don't want to get makeup in my eyes, but you don't want that concealer line. So then I'll take a foundation brush just to get it blended so there's absolutely no break in it, if you know what I mean. And then I just press the rest of the product down. And just across my eyes, like, why not? So, and then I take my Ben 9 concealer wheel. And this is actually used for stage makeup, so it's a lot heavier, but I just love the coverage of it. And this is the quad, but I take all three colors and mix them together. Like 1, 2, 3. And I go in all my problem areas. So first I just lay it down on there. Without blending. Okay. And then after I have it on there, then I'll go back and I'll start blending out. Like sometimes I feel like the brush moves it around a lot, so don't be afraid to use your fingers. Make sure your hands are clean. But I have this huge Mount Rushmore going on between my eyebrows right now, which sucks. Okay. And I'll take that same foundation brush I was using to blend out the sides, just so there's no, just so you can't tell that I put it there. There's no breaking lines. And then a lot of people, when I do my eyebrows, everyone who knows me knows that I do extreme eyebrows. A lot of people do their concealer last to like clean them up. I always conceal under my brows first. It's just a personal preference. So I'll do a streak and a streak and blend and blend. And again, this brush, I don't even know the name. These are those eco-friendly brushes from like Rite Aid. And the foundation brush, I lost my MAC one, so I'm using the e.l.f. Professional, which is only like $1. Yeah. And to the side, I just press it down. And so I get that flawless look under there. And I'll go over my whole eyelids just so everything is blended together. Okay. Right. So you can still see that. Ugh, driving me nuts. This pimple is so big it just came out of nowhere. So next, now that I live in Florida, I don't wear a lot of foundation because it's so hot here and everything melts right off. So I've been using BB creams, which are just pretty much moisturizers with something in my eye. Moisturizers with sunblock in them and hints of color. And I buy the darkest and the lightest, and I mix them together to make my own. So what I do is I just put it right on the back of my hand. Sorry, I'm rushing. I just got somewhere I gotta be. I'm gonna look a hot mess when I rush, but whatever. So dark and light. And then I take the end of a brush and just mix them together. I should be using my metal palette or whatever upstairs, but I'm just not. And then that excess that's left on here, I just wipe it on my forehead, whatever. It's going everywhere anyways. Just so you don't waste any product. And I take my stippling brush from MAC. It's the... what is that? 137? I don't know. I've had this brush for so long. Yeah, 137 I think it says. And I'll just stipple a couple blotches all over. And then blend with it. And buff it out. And I usually do my makeup first and then I do my hair, but for the sake of the video, I just threw some gel in my hair real quick. And I always put my lips together to try and keep product off of it. And I just take this everywhere. And do not forget your neck. I hate when people forget their neck and just stop on the face. It just makes it so obvious. Don't forget your neck and don't forget your ears. Especially if you have your hair pulled back and things like that and you got Casper the Friendly Ghost ears but your face is all tan. No. And I actually just bought the Beauty Blender for concealer and I still haven't tried it out yet. I mean, I know it's been out for a few years now. And I haven't gotten one, but I finally just got one like 2 days ago. I still haven't tried it. I would just use that for pretty much my concealer under my eyes. Alright. And of course I always pour too much, so just wipe the excess off of my hand. So I don't get it all over my outfit. And next I take, this is my Ben 9 setting powder in Fair. You can tell I've had it for years. Probably at least 4 years. I mean, you can see it's almost gone, but it's lasted me a good long time. That's why I miss Philadelphia. Like, I know where all the makeup stores are. Out here in Florida, it's a little, having a hard time finding them. But I just pour it on the end of my brush, and I go right under my eyes with it. And this brush is also from Ben 9. And then I put some in the middle of my forehead. And I'll just leave that for now. I usually use I usually use this, or I forget what the other stuff's called. It comes with a powder puff from Rite Aid, and everyone says it smells like an old lady. I forget the name of it. I left it upstairs. So I do that, and then I go for my bronzer. This is my MAC Gimme Sun. Okay. And I'll take my MAC, what is this, 180, I guess? I don't know, it's their big brush. And I'll just lay that on with this brush. I'll put it on my cheeks. I put it on my temples because of my receding hairline. And then a little next to my eyes. And then I'll put 1, 2, 3 dots underneath my chin. And I take my little kabuki brush and just start blending everything. Get rid of the Ben 9 powder, blend the bronzer in, blend the forehead up here. Mix the eyes. And then under the jaw. And then I just tap my whole face with it, just to... So this is why I always do my hair last, because it always gets in my hair and gets all messed up. Okay. And then last, I do my eyebrows. Just get my little spoilie. Straighten them out. And I definitely go very, I wouldn't say very, I don't know, whatever. I go feminine with my eyebrows. That's just my own personal choice. Sorry about the light. I should have done this earlier. Alright, this is my new Sephora brush. And I will go my MAC palette I have. I like all these colors or whatever. I usually use the Anastasia, however you say it, Beverly Hills. It comes with 3 different colors in it. I like to do the ombre, where I go darker on the ends and then a lighter. But right now, they're both empty. So, I'm using a brown eyeshadow that I have from MAC. And what I do is I do my ends first. And I extend mine longer than normally should be, shall I say. I do both sides. I can tell that from me shaving and waxing my eyebrows for so many years, like my real eyebrow stops where my eyebrow used to be pierced. And nobody pierces the ends of their eyebrows. That's how I know how long my brows stopped growing. Like I said, I like to make this the darkest. So if one side's darker than the other. And then I shape. So I usually get my eyebrows waxed too, and I haven't gotten them waxed, so I've been shaving them. So I'll shape like the little triangle on the end, because I like that point. Like that arch. And then I'll fill the ends in very dark. Like I don't go black dark, but a dark brown. Darkest brown I have is what I'm using right now. Because once I put a lot of hairspray in my hair gets really dark. And this is like for work and stuff. Okay. And then I'll just draw a line on the bottom. And a line on top. But I don't go all the way. And like you're supposed to go 1, 2, 3, but you see how I go a little further? That's just a personal preference. Okay. So I guess you can't really see. It's a little too dark out. That sucks. But then I'll take a different eyebrow brush, just another angle brush that I have, so it's not the same color on there. And this is just this little quad thing I have. It's City Color. I've never even heard of it. I don't even know where I got it. Like I said, I usually use the Anastasia stuff, so. And I'll just use that just to blend that in. Start in the middle. Blend out. And then flick to make it look as natural as possible in the front. Like, I don't box it and draw it like that. I flick the hairs up. And flick. To blend. And I'm just rushing because I'm just, like I said, I'm late right now, and I mean, it's not as perfect as I'd like it to be, but whatever. And then I take my MAC clear gel. Well, it's not so clear anymore if I'm using all my eyebrows so much. And this is how I set them. I push them all out straight. And I just like to have the straightest line down. And that's it. And then if I have makeup on my lips, take my rag. Wipe my lips off, put a little lip balm on, and then I use a setting spray. Which usually just do an X, and a line, but I left it upstairs. And like I said, yeah. And then if I feel like I need a little more bronzer, I love to bronze. I love to look tan. That's the whole point of me wearing it. I'll just add a little bit more of my kabook. A little on the nose. Yeah, make sure you finish it neck. Ears. And the final step. I think I already said final step, but there was one I forgot. I just take my MAC blending brush. It's the 224. And I'll put that under my brows to set that concealer. And I use 2 of the colors. I don't know if you can see it. Like I said, I've never filmed this tutorial. So I'll do these 2 colors and just blend it in. And that's it. Alright, now it's gotten even darker. I hope you you can see my outfit more and you can see my face. Alright, thanks guys. Bye.